My sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore. I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore.
Hiya. Today, I don't know. We're back. Yes, I'm filling in Rose's row. But that's quite a tongue twister, isn't it? Filling Rose's streaming row because he is unavailable over the weekend. And I'll be following the professionals tournament today and also a part of the challengers tournament, and tomorrow you will find out the winner of the challengers tournament. And it's been a really long time, 3 months I think. It's been a really long time, and I kind of miss streaming a little bit, but here we are. For those of you who are unaware of what I have been doing in real life, it's been in a new now at a new university studying for a PhD, so I won't have a lot of time to stream, unfortunately, especially the APAC server where I have to stream in the afternoon, and it coincides with the time I'm at the office, so this is why you don't see me much these days. But I digress, because this is not the most important thing to tell you about. Of course, all my streams begin with a bit of a briefing. I hope you can hear me nice. I mean, it should be set up well from what I'm seeing right now. It should look fine. What is the format? For those of you who are not aware, I think you should be all aware by now. The professionals tournament format, we are following stage 1 at the moment. It's single round robin, so that means all the 8 teams in this stage will play each other once. And all of those matches will be in a best of 7 series. The top 2 would advance to the Blitz X Cup, and the 3rd to the 6th place teams will advance to the playoff to decide the remaining 2 spots in the Blitz X Cup. And this is the first season where Wargaming is doing crowdfunding for their prize pool. As far as I'm concerned, the prize pool is already 110,000 US dollars, and that could further increase if you buy the esports containers in the game. If I'm not wrong, someone needs to tell me whether I'm wrong or not, but that's as far as I know. And there is a cap actually. Once 150,000 US dollars have been reached, this is the goal, then this is actually the maximum ceiling, so no more than 150,000 US dollars for the prize pool. So far we haven't reached that, but that could change if you buy containers. Hopefully you can support all of the teams in all 3 different servers, and they worked really hard to get to this stage. So the tiebreaker rules here will be very important later on. I will be explaining what you will expect, but this is going to be a big mess, not gonna lie. But bear with me on that. I will explain what will happen in each scenario in detail, so you know what's going to happen. I haven't done it for the EU server because I don't have a lot of time. But if you really demand me to do that, then go ahead, and I will try to. You will probably have to wait for a couple of minutes for me to set up the table and get to key in all the results. But if you want me to do the EU server as well, then let me know in the chat. But then stage 2 is the kind of the double elimination format, the playoff for the final 2 spots in the Blitz X Cup. 4 teams in this bracket, and the top 2 will advance to Blitz, not Stellar Cup, it has already finished, Blitz X Cup. Yeah, the Blitz X Cup. And we'll also follow Challengers Tournament if I've been allocated correctly. Hopefully that is the case, so we can follow some of the exciting stuff in the lower bracket first round in the Challengers Tournament. What you need to know here is that there are 2 stages, group stage and the final stage. The group stage has already finished, so I won't explain in detail what it is all about. But basically the group stage will decide the 4 teams in the final stage, which is the stage we're going to follow today and tomorrow. It's also a double elimination format, best of 7 series, and grand final will play the best of 9, so it'll be a really long stream tomorrow, I think. And there are 4 teams in this bracket, and the first in group 1 versus second in group 2, and vice versa. So what's the table so far? We have no team winning all their rounds. All the teams here has at least lost 1 round. And we have GB, kind of surprisingly, leading the table. And I've seen their roster as well, and they've recruited some new members to their team. And it really rejuvenated their team, so well done to GB. And they are probably one of the hot favorites to win this season outright. And if there is an offline season happening next season, hopefully that will be the case, then we'll want to see some new faces to represent the APAC server. And we have ARC and Rory and ICFC tied with 4 rounds. This is going to be a big mess, so bear with me while I'll tell you what's going to happen in each case, but we'll go back to that later. Risk in the 5th place. Surprisingly, they lost 2 rounds yesterday while Rose is streaming. They were having a little bit of an off day, but maybe today is going to be a different day. But that is top 2 out of the question, unfortunately, because there can only be 1 more round played tonight. ID in the 6th place against JOMON is going to be the match we're following. The winner of that will get I take it to the playoff. JOMON currently with one round win, but that is not going to change much because if they win against ID, both of them will have 2 round wins, and JOMON will be above ID in the head-to-head round win tiebreak. And of course, if ID win, they will get 3 round wins and they will be firmly in the top 6. Sadly, we're going to say goodbye to EA in the 8th place. Well, actually, there it's not over. It's not over. Actually, they have 1 round win. Maybe it's not over for them. I'm just going to, you know, try something here. Oh wow. Well, actually, it's all over for EA. In the case of like a 3-way tiebreak, EA will be in the 7th place, but so EA is firmly out of this. GB, I've done some calculations beforehand, and they are already in the top. They are going to be in the top 2, no matter what. So congratulations, GB, you're the first team in the Blitz X Cup. So that leaves ARC, Rory, and ICFC remaining. Because Rory will be playing against ICFC today, one of them will get 5-round wins. So that means Risk will not get a ticket to the Blitz X Cup directly. They will have to play through via the playoffs. But what's going to happen here is going to be very dependent on Risk versus ARC. Because if ARC wins against Risk, then there is a lot of leverage for ARC. However, the only scenario that ARC does not get top 2 is that ARC wins against Risk in this scenario. But if GB and Rory also win, if GB loses and Rory wins in this 3-way tiebreak, then Rory and GB will get top 2, and ARC will be in the 3rd place. So even if ARC wins against Risk, they're not safe yet. It really depends on Rory versus ICFC and also GB versus EA. That could become very important later on. However, if ARC loses, then the winner of Rory or ICFC, the winner of Rory versus ICFC match will get the last spot in the direct qualification to the Blitz X Cup. So that is going to be quite simple. And if ARC wins, very likely they will get the ticket. No matter the result of Rory versus ICFC, provided GB also win against EA, which is quite likely in this scenario. So hopefully this is clear. Here's the schedule in June, and we're currently on the 22nd, so the tourneys will continue until the 25th. The 24th and 25th of June will be the days where we see the playoffs. That will be back to Rose. I won't be available on these two in these 2 days, so you have to visit Rose stream to get all the goodies. And of course, we're following the Challengers tournament. Here is the seeding. Top will play against Scam. Laos will play against IMX. And here are the maps. Port Bay Vineyards, Industries Pro, and Fort Despair will be the set of maps we're going to be seeing in round 7. And for the lower bracket first round, the maps will be Greece, Spain, more desolation for desperate players, and middle of the Roeberg. Anyways, Mapbox. The good old Mapbox, they've been doing fairly alright this season. Thomas Peterson, however, absolutely flunked in the lower echelon championship, and I think a large part of that is reverting back to kind of the 4 PYS format with no predetermined teams in the next stage, in the top 8 stage. So I'm going to leave this for a while I get into the room. Wargaming has played everyone to watch my stream, so thank you. And hello everyone in the chat. Not a lot of people watching so far, but this number is going to change very soon. I probably need to change the sound mixing. It seems the in-game sound is quite loud. No, it's fine. It's fine. It should be the right sort of balance. But yeah, we're going back. Going back. My box. And of course, the power rating. A lot of you were asking me about the power rating, but probably not this season. No one asked me about power rating. Nobody cared. But this is the power rating after the previous guild tournament, so this will be quite different after the season. ARC coming into the professional tournament were predicted to be the last placing team, but they outperformed massively. So well done to ARC. I think they were Requiem from last season. So kind of unexpected, but I'm really happy for them to do so well. ICT feeling gutted. I feel gutted for them not making top 8 in the end. Of course, they have to play against ID to decide the very last place. But we also have Risk. Still in the first place in the power rating, but after a relatively lackluster run of matches in the professional tournament, that could very well change. But I think we should all take a look at the maps. Let's take a look at the first map, and that is Port Bay. Do we have a lot of camping here? I don't know. Apologies, this is going to be reusing some of the old graphics from the Blitz Masters Resistance. But I love that kind of the summary graphic where you see the logos of both these teams and the maps that they will be playing, so I will have to keep that for now. But we are following ID versus JOMON in the Professionals Tournament. The run-up to the Blitz Cup, ID. We are seeing double VK72 and double WZTDs. WZTDs have received a lot of attention this season. I think it's because of the Alpha and also the reactive armor that people are really loving. And then we have the IS-7, the Batchat, and the Rhinoceros. I don't know how to... I said Rhinoceronte. Campo is playing in that tank. I'll call that Rhino for now. But JOMON will be playing a Batchat, an IS-7, double VK72, triple WZs, trying to better their results from last season. They got the 3rd place, kind of unexpectedly. But they hope that they can do better than that. Both teams going for relatively passive gameplay so far. JOMON going to send tanks over to AB, kind of the flatter terrain, which will be more beneficial to more super heavies, and they're taking 2 VK72s, although ID are also taking 2 VK72s, and Ishi in that IS-7 dropping into A, trying to get A. Can Fresh Lemonade get some shots over to Ishin, and he does. Resets A. Good start to Fresh Lemonade, and JOMON can't get A for now. Oh, receives another one for Fresh Lemonade. Some toxic lemonade thrown into Ishin. Ishin does not like the lemonade produced by Fresh Lemonade. I think it's not fresh enough, so they have... So he's taking some beating for that. And Spartan Sword will try and get C. No one is contesting C except for ID. And ID will get a cap lead in this situation, so Spartan Sword laying his sword onto C, and JOMON will try and get B. Yorigami in VK72, he has spotted no one, but ID are they ready to reset Yorigami, and now JOMON is going for B. One tank here, two tanks, double VK cap. Doesn't matter if ID loses B or not because both clans, both teams will have one cap. Big shot onto Yorigami. There's a bounce there, but Fresh Lemonade also takes a hit. Don't know where that came from. Big one onto Florianica. And also hit onto Akatsuki. Another shot to Florianica. Both teams losing hit points. Mamba trying to put a shot onto Florianica. I know Mamba is a Python term. Good shot onto Akatsuki. Another good shot onto Akatsuki from Campon. So some shots been fired from both ends. Florianica and Akatsuki barely hang on, but Florianica will be sent to the nether by Mamba taking him to the depths of obscurity. And Campon in the Rhino spotted Yorigami, but the first kill will go to JOMON. This is going to be important. They need to you know, get back. No, they don't need the cap. Well, they need the cap lead back, and they got it by killing Florianica. And it's now ID that needs to do something. But I think Campon is in trouble. Campon is in deep trouble. No skill. It's looking for Campon, looking to be a big one. Oh, it's a bounce though. Campon holding on. ID needs to do something on the other side. They need to rotate. They need to get kills here. Campon's not going to last for long. Akatsuki is out. And ID will be finding Yorigami. Campon has nowhere to run. Spartan's already away. Lani does not want to lose too many hit points. And ID needs to hurry up and kill it. Oh my god! What an ammo rack there! Strashny! We didn't see that coming. But Strashny, the ammo rack is highly unfortunate. That's a full HP ammo rack right there. Shevchenko has to get some shots onto Yorigami. That probably will throw ID off guard. They baited JOMON into C, but them losing a tank unexpectedly while trying to get Yorigami, this is going to change a lot of things. Shevchenko on fire. No repair kit to fix that. Shevchenko is unalived. And that leaves 3 versus 5. That ammo rack really changed the rhythm of the game. Lani's now out of the fight. And that leaves only 2 tanks to go for ID. JOMON pushing in. Rams into Fresh Lemonade's, you know, destroying his lemonade store. And he has to rebuild the store back in the garage. And Spartan Sword is still alive. But JOMON will get the win by caps. 1-0 to JOMON. Very important start for JOMON. The link is not working. Okay, let me see what's going on. Okay, I see what's happening. So, okay, sorry. Now the form should be fine. Yeah, I closed the form for some reason, and yeah, 1-0 to JOMON. Great start to JOMON Port Bay. I'm gonna leave it open until like one team gets 3. You probably get the first one for free, to be fair. But anyways, we're back. JOMON versus ID. This time, it's gonna be a different story. JOMON, 3 tanks, being the WZTD, WI7, a Batchat, and a Mouse. Mouse is still getting some love from the APAC community. I don't think I've seen a Mouse on the EU server lately though. But then we are seeing ID. They're changing up. They're dropping one of their VK72, and they're going to be taking a Nasty Me one this time, a WZ, double IS7, a Rhino, a VK72, and a Batchat. And, well, thank you for 40 people watching at least. Hopefully we will have more. This is going to be important. The winner of this match will get to take it to the playoff. To the Blitz X Cup. A lot is at stake here. You know. Because if you are out of the tournament, you probably won't get any monetary prize from Wargaming, and the prize for the season is the highest I've seen ever in an online tournament. Of course, the offline tournaments have a much higher prize pool, but this is going to be big. None of these teams would want to lose in such an important tournament. And we are 6-1 sword. Driving in a bad chat, trying to get C uncontested. No one's going for C. JOMON loves their ABs, and but they would be capturing A first, and no one is resetting A, so that leaves JOMON with a cap lead. ID would need to rotate, and Rhino of Lanny. It's not taking one of the plateaus. It's going to be Spartan Sword taking the plateaus, and there are lots of TD sitting behind for JOMON. And, wow. Why am I saying wow? I should not be that surprised, am I? ID. We need to find a way to rotate. JOMON sitting very, very deep near the spawn. They're going to park their bus here. They have cap lead. They want to preserve their hit point full lead. They shouldn't do a lot. They don't have the best tanks for rotation either. The bounce is going to be really slow. It's going to be the leverage for the rotation. Hopefully that is going to... I mean, this is going to be the tank that will be present. Is omnipresent the right word for that? Probably. At B. An ID. I would say they have slightly better sense for this. And they have an SCB1. They have the back chats, they have some more DPM. And that explains why they also have fewer hit points. And inherently. And oh, Campbell is spotted. Is he going to get shot at? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. He has shot something, but that doesn't land. More shots have been fired, but they only hit the land. And that is going to be nothing. ID still struggling to get shot it. Oh, big one onto Campbell, but good shot onto Yorigami. But this is not a shot that Campbell wants to take. Campbell is running away. Oh, I think we saw a shot onto Giorno. It's a big one though. Where will ID rotate? ID is going to spread themselves up quite a lot. Good shot onto Yorigami again by Campbell, but they have to be careful here. This, oh, another big one onto Campbell. This is going to be tough. JOMON struggling to hold on. The hit points are neck and neck now. But Florianica now dropping into B. This is probably the move from ID they won't be. If ID gets speed, then they will have the cap lead. Yorigami gets the reset shot. At the same time, JOMON, Nishiki, flanking. Looking to put a big one to Shevchenko. Oh, it's a bounce. It's a track shot. And Yorigami is now down to one shot. Florianica. Will send a lovely helicopter to airlift him back to the garage. And JOMON wants Strashny out of this fight. They don't want any more game time from him. Florianica is dead. Strashny is out of this fight. And it's now 5 versus 5. JOMON now looking for really healthy tanks. So that will buy some time for ID to you know, get back the cap lead. And also get back the hit point pool lead as well. Lenny's down to one shot. Jono's now down to one shot as well. Lenny is out of this fight. It's now 4 versus 4. This is getting really, really tight. Shevchenko has to land a shell. He does take out Giorno, and now the attention is on to Ishin on fire for a brief second. And Spartans by 1A, but both teams still have one cap. The B is now under the attention of both teams. Ishin down to one shot. Shevchenko hopes to survive. Nishiki wants to get that tank out. Big shot to Fresh Lemonade, but no skill is out, meaning ID will get the cap win, bring the scoreline to 1-1. 1-1 is now the scoreline. I don't know why. I don't know why the scoreboard is not updating. It's now updated. I don't know what happened there. So something must have must have forgotten to press that button. Okay, let's see. 4 tanks doing more than 2k for both teams, so it is a neck and neck battle. I think both teams play really well here. It's just ID with slightly better positioning and a focus fire agenda. It's really close, yeah, and also that light tank, the Spartans still alive in this battle, played a huge role. And JOMON lost their match chat early on, I think, and that really didn't help them. You really want your light tank and medium tank to be alive for the majority of the fight. And that is how ICFC won against Risk yesterday. They have that bat chat, that lethal bat chat player alive in the battle. And that bat chat did so much damage to Risk. You really want that to be alive as long as you could. As long as you could. Campo, despite losing so many hit points at the start, still did a really good damage in the end. I think 3k is what I saw. Oh, but we are now on to Vineyards, and things will be different. Vineyards, it's a different map than Port Bay. It's a mobility-oriented map, so you will see a lot of mediums and lights. Very open map as well. The C cap could be important for the cap strategies. We'll see if both teams will pay some attention over to that C cap, but AB cap is supposedly the cap that you can get hold of very early. Both teams taking triple WZs and the IS-7, but JOMON will take double bat shots and a Crown Wagon. Meanwhile, ID will only have one light tank, a Concept 1B, and a VK-72. Let's see what both teams are going to do. And JOMON, red team from the north spawn, and JOMON, blue team from the south spawn. Reminder, there is a giveaway happening. I have 2 battle passes and 4. Ooh, Spartan Sword. Skidding into the A cap, but unfortunately JOMON gets B there first. So what I was trying to say is that there is a giveaway happening. I have 2 battle passes and 4 fan continues to give away tonight. And to join that giveaway, there is a link in the chat. You need to fill in that form. You need to answer some questions. If you get all the questions if you answer all the questions correctly, then you'll be prioritized in the draw. So good luck. And JOMON, now they've turned their attention over to C, and they don't really need that C cap. They just need to prevent ID from getting C, and that's what they're doing right now. Campon in the middle area, trying to get some spots. He's in a really good tank for how down. And this tank also has some good gun depression, so we're going to see what's going to happen. Oh, JOMON wants C. Oh, a good shot from Campon onto Giorno. Is he going to get C? I think this is a bit of a greedy move from JOMON. You don't want to lose that backtrack so early in the game. JOMON wants to get Fresh Lemonade afterward. Fresh Lemonade might be in a bit of trouble, but that also means ID can rotate from the other side. I don't know if they could do that because JOMON seems to have found Fresh Lemonade quite unsupported. But then there are 2 WZ TDs sniping from behind. So Fresh Lemonade may be safe for now. Maybe safe for now. And ID wants to get B as well. Strashny might be in a good position to do that, actually. So JOMON, either they need to take out Fresh Lemonade or they get C. It's what they're doing right now. And ID still has the hit point advantage. So advantage is with them. Lanny takes one. Good shots onto Ishin by Campon. I think ID is in a good position. They have the map control. They have the control. They are pushing C. And now no skill is going to be out of this fight very, very soon. JOMON, on the other hand, they try to get the tanks near B. But who will get the tanks out first? It will be 3 tanks already out for JOMON. ID still have all the 7 tanks alive. Member takes out Strashny, I think. And Strashny will have to go back to the drawing board and go back to the garage, sitting diligently, or maybe he will spectate, of course. Florienica is out. It's now a 5 versus 3. ID looking strong. ID looking really strong. They're in a really good position. Bamba trying to get all 3 shells in Spartan Sword. Spartan Sword there, down to 2 shot. Oh, but Bamba cannot get their last shot in. He is now back in the garage. And that leaves 2 more tanks remaining for JOMON. ID all 3 tanks, 3 caps captured. Ishin is not getting any mercy from ID. And ID will get a cat win. Well done to ID. That's the most dominant performance I've seen from them so far tonight. From start to finish, JOMON, I think, hesitating a little bit whether to push on Fresh Lemonade. They could actually get away with that, to be fair. They will just only need to get 2 shots from the WZTDs. But in return, they will get Fresh Lemonade out there. That potentially could turn the tide. And JOMON, they will have to avoid having too much of hesitation in the next couple of battles. But ID, they're steadily getting into the momentum. They're steadily gaining momentum. 4 tanks doing more than 2k. Lanny, the last tank, the player doing the least amount of damage, still landed 2 kills. So we're going back to Vineyards. The scoreline is now 2-1, and advantage is with ID. And yeah, let's see if I have anything. Please let me know if the sound balance is a bit off. Hopefully everything sounds nice and dandy. We're going to be seeing some changes from both teams. This time ID will still take a back shot, but they will take a Fosh 155. Florienica in the Rhino, Chef in the WZTD alongside Strashny and Campon, Fresh in the VK72. JOMON on the other hand, triple V's and triple WZTDs, a 60p and I7, and going back with double back shots, but they need to play this one carefully. It wasn't really the back shot lost a lot of hit points at the start. They have to cap lead. They don't really need to cap another base, and they don't want to lose unnecessary hit points in this situation. And they haven't really found a weak point in ID setup, so they have to be careful in this one because the stakes are high, and you want that tasty steak. So this time we're seeing both teams going for the northwestern corner, I think. Giorno dropping into a... Look at the cap lead for JOMON. Meanwhile, ID, they don't have a light tank going straight into the B cap at the start, so JOMON once again with the cap lead. Strashny will get B, but these in the TD. He will shoot whoever tries to get into the northwestern corner, and ID just needs to kill 1 tank to flip the cap points back into their favor. Giorno in that bad shot, spotted, running away, not getting shot at. Fresh Lemonade gets shot at by JOMON. I forgot. I didn't catch that. And We're seeing JOMON now looking for C. They want that cap. Again, they don't need that cap. They have to be careful though. If they can get a cap, bonus points to them. But you never know if you get spotted in this situation. Oh, you won't be in for a big beating. Oh, bait one onto Jono. A fire bravely, and that's why you don't want to be too greedy. They haven't learned from last battle. ID is not it's not a weak team. They're highly experienced. They know what's going on. They know what to do if someone's trying to get C. And punishment has landed onto Jono for that. Big shots to fresh lemonade though. Not the tank they want to lose hit points in. And ID at the moment is quite spread out. JOMON is trying to consolidate for forces over at C. If they make a push, I think it's possible. It's very possible a push could happen here. Then I think ID would be in this dire situation. And hit points are still in favor of JOMON. JOMON is going for that big push. But they need to focus fire. They're a bit distracted at the moment. Jono missed the shot. Oh! Ammo rack onto Yorigami. That's huge ammo rack. I don't know if it's a full HP ammo rack. But this is going to be important. JOMON looking for Chef. And even if that ammo rack happened, JOMON still has the hit point pooling and the numerical advantage. Ishin's not going to last for long. He is going to need an ambulance sooner or later because Spartan is almost fully reloaded. The clip will get him. And Ishin takes one and takes two. And he needs an ambulance right now. Ishin is out. Florianica is out. Fresh Eliminate takes out Nishiki. Very important kill right there. And he will be bowing out of this battle gracefully. Jono is not the one killing Fresh Lemonade. It's actually no skill. Complaining about the rotten lemonade he received. And Mamba coming in. Bouncing that shot onto Shevchenko. Shevchenko can get that bait one in. Oh no, he actually gets tracked so he can't get a shot in. But ID still has the caps. 4 versus 3 right now. All down to Mamba. Can Mamba carry the battle for JOMON? Because if JOMON loses this one, then match point is with Team ID. They don't want to lose this one. Oh, there we go. Mamba doing a great one. Text landing. There is still chance. No skill is out. And JOMON desperately need a kill here. ID 970 cap points. Can JOMON land a kill now? Oh, they couldn't. PPK has to be taken up by Chef. This is going to be another win for Team ID. Very close in the end. But JOMON, they might have underestimated a little bit how well prepared Team ID is. Because typically the team season teams will pay attention to all the caps, so try to get into positions to crossfire you. And again, the Bat Chat lost so many hit points trying to get that C cap. I think it's not the most major problem. I think I did really well in isolating JOMON's tanks. They are slightly better in the shot efficiency. JOMON I've seen so far, lots of bounces and unlucky track shots. And they need to address that in the next battle, because this is going to decide everything. 3-1 is the scoreline in favor of ID. ID getting closer and closer to get that final ticket in the playoff to the Blitz X Cup. And Dynasty's Power. JOMON, it's a different map, a completely different map than Vineyards, because Dynasty's Power is very flat and enclosed. So many tall buildings shielding you, leading to a lot of long and narrow corridors, and just not the best map for hold down tanks. Although you have the map, you have the park area for hold down, but if you are required to rotate to the city side, then good luck. This is going to be tough for you. And this is why you're seeing a lot of super heavies. Double VK, no, sorry, it's a double mouse and triple VK72 for JOMON's side, for ID's side. We're seeing a VK72 and VK90 for WZTDs. I don't think this is the map that is going to benefit the WZTDs, so can I work with the WZTDs? We will see. But I'm a bit skeptical about this lineup for Team ID. They have a bad shot though, but so is JOMON with their member in the back chat. And they will need to install some packages now, quickly, because they need some buff. They need some buffing. They need to win this one. Member is going to give a lot of information. Of course, it's better installer than Conda. So Member gets camped and spotted. So hopefully this is going to be enough for JOMON to win the next battle. Make it an exciting one, to be fair. Spartan Sword trying to spot in the park side, but we'll find no one. Could be a free cap for ID on C. They try to get B as well, but JOMON's so consolidated near A, they won't be able to reset B, and we'll see if this push works out for them. This is going to be a really tough push, but they put some good shots onto ID at the start, so this is going to be good for them. But ID is going to rotate away from their spawn, so JOMON will be pushing onto no man's land, onto no one. Probably the wrong term for that. PPK, the mouse, seeing ID spreading out a bit. JOMON continuing a push. They will find Florianica, probably isolated. Ishin, there we go. Campon, up there. Double tap onto Campon, down 644 Florianica. Good shot onto Ishin. Ball has been dropped. This is going to descend into pandemonium. Or maybe JOMON's going to hold up a little bit. They still have a substantial hit on pooling. They want to maintain that. They want to wear down ID. They need to start chipping away hit points of JOMON, but this is going to be unsuccessful. Good kill onto Campon. Nishiki down to one shot for Rienica. Still alive, probably the next focus for JOMON. JOMON trying to get B back. The rhythm is going in favor of JOMON, but they already lost Nishiki. ID also lost Shevchenko. Rienica is going to go down to fresh out. JOMON on the cusp of an important victory here. They have 6 tanks still alive. Ishin is out. ID struggling with the focus fire a bit. And JOMON, they just need to hang on. They are close to getting an important second battle here. Giorno is out. No skill. Big one onto Strashny. And Member still very healthy in the back chat, but so is Spartan Sword. Yorigami down to a one shot. No skill coming in. Lanny down to one shot. No skill needs to get that shot in. He can't bounce. Lanny wiggling, but this wiggle is not enough to save himself from getting shut down by ID. And Strashny will be giving marching orders for Yannicka out. Spartan Sword, the last person standing. Such an important win for JOMON. And I was right about the 4 TDs. I was so skeptical. This is not your map to take typical meta lineup. It's a bit of an anti-meta map, to be fair. And no skill just flopped completely there. He still has 4 hit points, so he can recuperate. But Spartan Sword looking for Member. JOMON getting all 3 caps, so JOMON, they just need to play safe. Takes Spartan Sword takes out Member. Is set on fire for a brief second, but he has fixed his tank. Spartan Sword is trying to waste time here, but it's not going to stop JOMON from winning by caps. Scoreline is now 3-2 in favor of ID. JOMON gets 1 back. But will we see a tiebreaker in this match? And we'll see JOMON 4 times snowball in 2k, ID 4 times snowball in 2k. The stakes are really, really high. The scoreline is getting closer and closer than ever. ID getting some momentum, but the last battle, I'm not the vocal supporter of the lineup, and you saw why. JOMON took tanks that are more advantageous for the map, so they're going to keep their lineup as this, because if it works for them, why fix that? They probably should drop their 4 TD WZTD strategy in favor of a more German super heavy lineup, but they're going to insist on that lineup, which hasn't been working very well for them. But maybe they have other ideas this time, so we can't say for certain. They will still have that bad chat, Spartan Sword, hopefully. Oh no, I will drop that bad chat. Member will keep that bad chat, so JOMON. Member's going to be very important. It's going to be a vital, a crucial, fundamental, monumental, whatever words I can throw here, pivotal. More than tonight. He is going to get a lot of information from the team ID. Big risk to drop that light tank. But it's Dynasty's Pearl. It's a very enclosed map. You don't have a lot of open areas to get spots in. So will this gamble pay off? This is going to be an important battle for both of these teams. JOMON will hope to get another tiebreak, but they hope not to get another tiebreak heartbreak, because that is what happened to them a couple of times in a professional student. But ID will send most of the tanks over to AB, trying to address what JOMON did last battle. But JOMON learned. Well, JOMON knows that they can't do the same thing twice, because that would be too obvious with the same lineup. B will be captured by Member at the start, runs away. Oh, Spartan Sword misses that shot. I think this is a bit of a gamble here. I don't think he expects that shot to pan, because he pretty much shoots after he stops. So he just doesn't have a lot of time to for that aiming circle to shrink. That being said, ID still has the cap lead, so JOMON needs to get cap reset. No, needs to get the cap points back. C has been captured by JOMON. We see some shots going in the way of Giorno, but so far so good for JOMON. For ID, they have cap lead. They don't have a hit point pool lead. JOMON, they have the hit point pool lead, but they already lost some hit points with UBK, while ID has not lost any hit points. So what will JOMON do here? We might see some dull moments. Both teams waiting. 5 cap points for 2 seconds of increase. Let's do the maths here, shall we? So basically, 2 more minutes to go for JOMON before they absolutely need to make a rotation. So a lot of time for JOMON to chip away to bleed ID. And ID just need to stay safe. They have a lot of TDs. They will welcome JOMON whenever they are going to push. And Shevchenko says attack. But where are they going to attack? They are not going to attack. I think he's trying to call for a target to shoot. They're trying to pay some attention over to Sector 7, the southwestern corner. No skill ace, bounces someone. I don't think he knows that. JOMON struggling to get shots. They might want to get B, but ID will pay a lot of attention over to B. They're going to send like 3 tanks to capture B, but they will lose our hit points as a result. And now they're trying to get B. JOMON getting a lot of shots trying to get B. PPK dropping into B as well. But can they get B? They're trying to staircase one another to share hit points. PPK. Oh, JOMON takes another double tap. PPK takes more shots. I did it well in stopping JOMON from getting B. But they also lost some hit points as well. But I will now have to hit point poorly. JOMON in deep trouble. How are they going to recover from this? This is going to be quite difficult for them. And will JOMON be able to get a tank out? Actually, they just only need to kill a tank, and they should be able to get a win. But this is going to be a bit of a clutch win for JOMON, I'm afraid. ID still has a cap lead. They just need to conserve hit points, and that's all they need to do. They don't need to do anything too aggressive. JOMON trying to head on once again on B. I'm afraid this is not going to work out, but they still, JOMON still managed to put some shots onto ID. Oh, and PPK is out by fire. This has turned from bad to worse for JOMON. Not a lot of time left for JOMON. They need to kill 2 tanks at this point. They can try to get B again, but I can't guarantee they can succeed. Member needs to come in. He's still full health, and he needs to get some tanks out. Time is running out for JOMON. ID is trying to make a counter push onto Yorigami. I wants to get this to this match on the ground. I don't know how to say that. I forgot the term. They want to get the win by killing tanks, and they did. 1,000 cap points for Team ID, 4-2 for Team ID. That means ID will be the team that gets a ticket into the Blitz X Cup playoff. And JOMON struggling a lot in this battle. They tried to get B. It's something that I might call actually, but they lost so many people trying to get that. You have to attribute that to I with really good positions to shut that down, and they also should the other mouse that is trying to capture B, meaning JOMON, has to do the very rough way, the very hard way, which is to rotate. And because they already lost so many hit points while trying to get B, it's going to be very tough for them to win. Remember in that back chat, I'm afraid might have been a bit too passive in this battle at the very end, where he's really required to get some of the kills. At that moment, JOMON needs the only way that JOMON could win is to get some clutch kills, and they couldn't get that. ID able to get more kills than JOMON does. It's gonna be an uphill battle either way. So ID 4-2. Great job to ID, and JOMON will be in the 7th place. Sadly. I'm going to keep the form open so you can still answer the next question. And I think I will give the first question for free. Because I haven't closed the poll. So yeah. Remember your ID, please. Don't put your in-game name there. Of course, I mean, if you copy and paste, of course it's fine, because I will see the ID either way. Right. So the stream will still go on. We're going to wait. We're going to find out the results of challenges at lower echelon championship and other results in the professionals tournament. So let's begin with challenges tournament, because that's what I have loaded in so far. And we have top 4-0 against Scam and IMX 4-2 against Laos, which means We're going to be following Scam versus Laos next. Let's also take a look at the Lower Agile Championship. AONT 3-0 against Arsok, and we have 3-2 against XIV, meaning in the lower bracket first round we have Arsok versus XIV, and only one team can remain in the tournament. Well into AONT, really big score and big statement for them as well. Can it go all the way? Because AONT, the average win rate is about 55%. So very impressive for them to go this far already. The seeding is really up against them. So let's now take a look at the professional tournament. Do we have results? Do we have results here? And we do have more results. We have all results in. Risk 4-0 against ARC. And Rory 4-2 against ICFC, and GB 4-0 against EA, meaning we have the final scoreboard. GB and Rory will be your top two and will qualify to the Blitz X Cup directly, and Risk, ICFC, ARC and ID will fight for the two remaining places in the Blitz X Cup. And I believe Risk will be against ID and ICFC will be against ARC in the upper bracket first round. We'll have to double check with Tolian, but I think this is what we're going to expect. And yeah, so we're going to have a break for about 25 minutes. I'm going to have something to eat because I'm so hungry. And we'll see you soon. Oh my god, keys. And hello everyone in the chat. So, see you very soon. Right, hello again. Sorry for the long wait. I have everything set up for the next match. It's going to be Scam versus Laos. So I think a little, I mean, if you have been following my streams all along, then you probably know what these two teams are. But Scam's probably like one of the up and coming clans on the APAC server. They have been hovering around the challengers and also the lower echelon championship level, but I think this is the first time that they qualified to the final stage of challengers tournament. So whatever result they are going to get tonight, it's going to be their best ever finish in one season. So let's see how far they go. Laos, it's a Vietnamese team, if I'm correct. I think they have a couple of Laotians there, but not everyone is a Laotian. But they probably communicate mainly in the Vietnamese language, if I'm not mistaken. Currently, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think they have won a Challengers tournament before. In fact, none of these teams in the final stage have won a Challengers tournament before. So we are going to have a new team on the APAC server winning a Challengers tournament. Lower Echelon Championship, I can't remember whether ARWV won one before, but the other three, I'm very certain they have not won a single. They have not won Lower Echelon Championship. Tugo came really close one time, and Kade, they came second. And ARWV, if they didn't win, then they definitely came second. So I need some reminding about that. I can check there. I think I can check right now. See if I was right. I don't think they've won. I think they've won a lower echelon championship before. Yeah, they've won the lower echelon championship before. That was against UQ back in 2022. That's a really, really long time ago. Let me double check with IMX. And Laos. I don't think they've won a Challengers tournament before. Nope, they haven't. I think Laos haven't won one before as well. Nope. They came second at the best, so we will definitely see a new team winning the Challengers tournament. And I think top is this is their first time in the Challengers tournament. So is Scam. Lower Echelon Championship, the first time for AONT and XIV. Well, the power rating does say XIV are the favorites to win, but so far in the lower bracket final first round, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. At the same time, I believe Laos or IMX, I forgot which one too. And very highly unfortunate, I would love to see Legacy and also yeah, it's the first time for Scam in the Challengers tournament. Would have loved to see Legacy, ICT, and also ARWV in the Challengers tournament. They haven't registered a team. I heard Legacy disbanded, and ICT just wanted to focus on Chinese and NA servers probably. And then we also have because some of them are playing in DFM, which came top 8 on the NA server, although they're at the back of some really terrible abuse, racism. So hopefully that doesn't well, I do feel really sorry for them. I hope that doesn't distract them in the top 8 stage. And Scam. What was I trying to say? Yeah, Legacy want to see them back because they came 4th last season, but I don't know if we can get back with this team in the next season. Hopefully, when the stakes are a bit higher next season, we might see them. What else do I want to say? ARWV, I don't know. This team is a bit of an enigma to me. I don't know why they didn't field a team. I don't think anyone knows, except for the people in ARWV. And yeah, both teams are going to get ready soon. I'm going to switch my screen. Well, I should switch my screen now, but because we have less than 3 minutes to go. So let's take a look at the first map, which is Greece or Hellas. So Laos will have double VKs. One. This wasn't supposed to announce the lineup that early. But Hellas is a map that a lot of teams hate. Forgot why. I remember there has to be a reason for that. But you have AB caps really close to one another, and the C cap very far away in the southeastern corner, but that cap could become really, really important in the later stages. Especially when most of the action are happening around that AB area. So we're going and that C cap, you really want that light tank in this battle because you want that tank to get that cap so that you can focus on the AB area without having to worry about the caps. So let's take a look at the lineup for both teams. Laos, triple VK72, sorry, WZTDs, and ISO in the back chat, and double VK72. Scam, on the other hand, will get triple or double BK, double WZ, make up your mind, Scam, and triple these WZ TDs, double 60 TP, and ISM in the back chat. 60 TP is not a tank I see a lot these days, so will be interesting to see how they work with those 60 TPs. No Rhino for either team here, which is kind of the latest tank to be added in the tech tree. I have to grind it because I don't have enough free XP, but I have the tank in the end. I don't think it's as strong as the tier 8 especially, and the tier 9 equivalent. It's still a decent tank, but it's not it's not the strongest in the tech line. I do think Wargaming might nerf the tier 8 tank. It's a bit too good. I've been doing more than 2k on average, and it's not unusual to have more than 3k, and it's hard to get a mastery badge doing more than 3k in the tier 8 tank, the projectile heavy, and you can't even get a mastery badge doing more than 5k in that tier 9 projectile heavy. So yeah, both teams are ready, and we have a really interesting avatar. I think it's from that popular meme. So let's see. And then there's also the GGE's clan logo. I forgot why it's there, but I digress. So let's take a look at Laos red team from the south spawn going mostly to A. Scam booth, blue team going mostly to C. Are we going to see a boost here, are we? No, it's not a boost. Exploding guy apparently had some engine malfunction. He's not moving at the moment, and A will be captured by the Foxy Laotian, which is also known as Winter Fox. And he's gonna get A for the team. Oh, exploding guy fixed his engine and it's now moving with the WZTD, so the WZTDs are working in tandem. Great to see them working together, not leaving the exploding guy behind. Because he's too volatile. He doesn't, the scam clan doesn't want exploding guy to explode already right at the start. And Laz doesn't know that there was an engine malfunction at the start of the battle. Royalty took a little bit of a hit there, but it's minimal. And Not Found also took a hit. It's Laotian Not Found. Not that Minecraft streamer, and Scam will get C, and that will put them in by 2 tanks to kill in order to flip that. So they cannot kill 1 tank alone. They probably want to focus on the B cap because this is the cap that they want they want to take. They're close to that, but Laos are paying a lot of attention up. Oh, what are you doing, Foxy? We totally missed that. What happened? Scam absolutely banished the Foxy. And he's going to... and that WZT is going to banish Winter Fox back to the garage. Has to spectate for the rest of the battle. Unfortunate. But Laos still has the cap lead, despite losing a tank. And Scam also lost some hit points while trying to get the Foxy now. So it's not all doom and gloom for Laos. They still have a chance, but Scam, they had a good start. They have the numerical advantage. They will try to make use of that, but it's far from over. They're very spread out at the moment, so if Laos knows this information, then they probably can push on the other side and get back the numerical advantage. And they don't really need to do much at the moment. They are probably desperately hanging on to that cap lead and also the hit point pool lead. And Scam, what are you going to do next? Where are they going to rotate? There's still lots of really healthy tanks on the side of Laos. Not a lot is happening. 5 cap points, 2 seconds of increase, so less than a minute to go before Scam absolutely needs to make a push. Time is running out. Scam, not a lot of time left. They got a tank out, which is good. They took a really important light tank out of the way. But Laos still has the cap. So Yuki is going to be monumental in this one. That batch had tried to get some spots, but he couldn't find any at the moment. And we're going to see 800 cap points soon. Laos haven't lost any more hit points after I got stuck in that pillar. All good shot to Peculiar. They still have the cap points. Scam. How are they going to do this? They haven't sent anyone closer to B yet, so Laos' attention is going to be back towards their spawn. Scam has to work the 2 front fights well. They can't allow Laos to focus on one end. They need to distract Laos. Good shot onto Peculiar. An exploding guy coming from that area. Royalty takes 1. Peculiar not long for this one. Big one! Base shot! Peculiar out! And now Scam's trying to get B. Laos already lost 2 tanks. They still have the hit points. But this could haunt them hard if they don't start killing off a tank. Scam now has a hat bleed. Bloody Regina is very, very isolated there, but Laos, they took out Midnight. Cap was back in their favor. They only need one more time to win this one. And Scam needs to take one out first. And LOL gets an Amarak there. Good kill by Super Unicum. And forgot to change the scoreboard. I apologize. My mistake. I always forgot to change scoreboard. Now we're following Scam, so Scam will not have the first win. It will be Laos with that first win. Hopefully it's changed now. Apologies for that mistake. Very, very tough one. Laos almost lost this one, but Scam wasn't able to carry to keep that momentum. They didn't really get a cap in. Well, they tried to get a cap, but they struggled to get that in the end, and they couldn't kill another tongue out. It was a close fight though, but Laos could have easily lost that had they not killed a tank before Scam does. So 1-0 so far to Laos, and Laos will get 4 triple WZTDs. I'm going to close the form if one of the teams get to two points, 2 match points. Scam will continue with the double 60 TPs. Doesn't quite seem well. I don't know how well they did, but Scam probably need to show up their focus fire. The next one, they had a really good. They were in a really good situation there. And took out that light side of Laos that really crippled Laos map control. And Laos will be very thankful that they didn't lose that one. And there we go. Laos versus Scam. Second battle on Hellas. And this time we're going to be seeing Laos sending most of the tank over to C, I presume. And Scam will send most of the tanks over to AB. The LOL has a bit of an engine malfunction this time. The exploring guy has transferred his engine glitch to LOL, and that allows to get B and get cap lead again with B this time. And they're looking to get C as well. Although Scam will get A, and they do, LOL is back, and it's probably going to get that bush to snipe. The pig is spotted, and I don't know what to say about this one. Bloody Regina tries to get C, tries to get a cat bleed, well, extend the cat bleed. He's going to get it quite easily with Pink Rock failing to land that that shot to the target that he wants to get. Because Bloody Regina is unspotted, mind you. So this is going to be tough for Scam. 10 cap points for 2 seconds of increase. Just slightly above a minute to go for Scam before they absolutely need to push. So, a base shot to Midnight from not fair. I'm not sure if that was a snapshot, but that was a good shot nonetheless. Scam hoping to land the target, and Royalty's now going into that the southeastern corner. And we're going to be seeing Exploding Guy in that WZ dropping into B, trying to get cap back. Meanwhile, Laos no attention onto me. They're not going to reset that. Are they going for a push? Because that will turn things around. Although Laos still has a comfortable cap lead here. Exploding guy spotted, Pig Rock spotted. Scam is very spread out, and I do fear for them. This is not looking good for Royalty at midnight. They're going to pray a lot. They will hope that they can do enough damage. Scam is now rotating back, but this is going to take them some time. Royalty down 792. Laos needs to get the tanks out of the way as soon as they could before the reinforcements arrive. Bloody Regina is out. No, it's not out. Midnight is out. Royalty is out. 7 vs 5. Scam, the reinforcement, has only just arrived. And they're trying to get knockdown and bloody. They still have the cap. They still they still have 2 caps, but they don't have the cap lead. Knockdown is out. And if Laos is unable to get more tanks out, I think Scam could turn the tide. Mind you, I think Scam could turn the tide. Laos just need to get those tanks out. Langsang is down to 1 shot. Exploding guy takes out the Langsang. And Laos want Nene out of the way. But Scam really needs to maintain that cap lead. And the guns 5 vs 4 now. This brawl is going to be really close. Blood Regina is now out. As now 985 for Scam. And they got it. Scam got it. They won it because they got AB. And Laos being unable to push on to that initial push. Well done to Scam for this move. That was a really... that was a much better performance by Scam. They should have got that last battle, to be fair. Laos might have sent too many tanks onto 2 tanks. I think they would have benefited for having 1 TD at least staying on top of that C cap to farm from a battlefield. They want that. They want some crossfire because they were stuck in the low ground. And Scam, because they have 2 caps, they just need to stay back and stay safe. 1-1 is now. We're going to Camp Steer now, and let's take a look at Camp Steer. The reason why I always say Camp Steer because it can get quite campy. It is one of the maps. It is the map that is easiest to have all 7 minutes used, especially for the teams that don't really want to push. And I think that could be the case here. So I haven't trained myself to for the tour guide. I have to do tour guides every now and then, but that could very well happen. The reason being that A, B, and C can be reset quite easily from both sides. This is also the only asymmetrical map in this game. But kudos to Wargaming. They've managed to balance an asymmetrical map. So I don't know. Are we seeing both teams trying to prevent one another from getting that A, B, or C? We will find out in this fight, or we could see a full-on YOLO push from either of the team. Don't rule that out, but I don't think that's going to happen. Both teams now 1-1. Who is going to win the next one? We'll find out next. Right, so we're going up. We are seeing Laos sending most of the tanks over to C, and Scam will send a couple of tanks over to A, and Yuki looking to spot C. And I don't think Laos is going to... I think Laos is going to push... Roll! Wow. Yuki spotted a lot of tanks. Laos going to C, and I don't think Laos can rush right at the start. Scam will divert most of the attention away, and they can try and get A with that information in mind. And Laos could try and get C, but they don't have as much information. But they're going to try anyway. Langsang is going to drop into C. And I think Laos' plan has changed because they have so many tanks spotted early on. They can't really push right in to the northeastern corner. A will be captured by Scam later, but Laos will get C. One of the very few occurrences where both teams got a cap at the start of the battle. So I don't think all 7 minutes will be used unless there is a cap reset or a cap. Well, if both teams manage to reset one another quite quickly, but not quickly, like often. But yeah, Scam is just going straight in. They're going to Laos spawn. Foxy Laotian spotted Scam trying to push onto. Oh, big one was nailed. Well done to Laos. Scam might have pushed it a little bit too early, I'm afraid. It's still early stages. You can't really clutch win in this case. But they have put some shots onto knockout, so game is even. But Laos is now trying to respond to a potential push from Scam. They're going to send potentially 4 tanks trying to deal with the triple IS-7s. And there is also Law very far away in the back, and Yuki now also at the other end of the map. Scam is very spread out. Laos just need a really good push, and they should be able to get all the IS-7s out of the way. But Langsam needs to stay safe. You can see the focus for Scam. Nene is out. Some shots onto Royalty. Super Unicum now trying to reload the second shell, and then it will try and put shots onto Pink Rock. There we go. First shot into Pink Rock, and second shell onto Pink Rock, taking out Pink Rock. And Midnight's now the next tank to be killed. However, Fox and Alge is now really low, so they have to be mindful about this. They lost Langsang. Oh, I think Laos might be in trouble now. They have a lot of tanks trapped in the low ground. Midnight's out, but not fails a one-shot. C will be captured by Law, and Scam actually has some map control. Don't rule them out just yet, although it's a 6 versus 4 situation, but they have Exploding Guy sitting comfortably up there. Oh, but he took a hit from Super Unicum, a bit of a mistake there. But Scam will get C, and the cap lead will be in favor of Scam. Foxy Lausch is now out. Super Unicum now is now up dealing with Exploding. But Royalty bounced next shell onto Super Unicum. And Exploding Guy's out. Oh, Royalty is on fire for a tiny moment. Yuki some shots onto Cringe Laos. 5 versus 3. There is still a chance for Laos. They still have the hit cap lead, but they don't have any caps left. Scam now has overtaken Laos in the caps, and Peculiar Laotian is going to get A. And Bloody Regina might want to go for C. He's spotted, but he's quite alone there. And Not Fan is also out. Scam is steadily pulling back this one, but they still have to. But they still don't have the numerical advantage. And let's see about Law. He's not up there, but can he reset Bloody Regina? And Regina's trying to get C back. Laos trying to get all the caps back. Oh, Law unable to get up that slope. Royalty is out. I think this is the deal for Laos. Scam unable to work with the map control they did have. They didn't quite connect with one another, although I think the positions they took would be able to do that, but I think this is firmly going to be Laos' win. I forgot to change the scoreline. It's 2-1 for Laos at the moment. Oh, no, it's 1-1, sorry, 1-1. The scoreline's right, I thought 2-1 already for Laos, but it wasn't the case. But did Scam find Bloody Regina isolated? Yuki bounces the first shell, second shell is a hit. A bit of fire as well. Yuki takes out Bloody Regina. Law is now down to a one-shot. Yuki still very healthy, but Laos has cap lead 1 minute and 30 more seconds to go. Big shot from Cringe onto Yuki, trying to land the entire shell in, and puts one onto Cringe. Takes another big shot from a Peculiar, and we also have that WZTD out. And Laos, they just need 1,000 cap points. They just need to stay alive, and they will have this game. And Cringe is going to get B. C is going to be taken back by Super Unicorn, but Yuki can't do anything here. The Peculiar is waiting for Yuki to peek out, but Yuki is unspotted. Laos have 3 caps now, and they will win by cap points. Peculiar is spotted, and Laos gets the second win. And scoreline is now 2-1 in favor of Laos. Yuki did more than 5k in that bat chat, but Scam might have misplayed, pushing too early at the start. That could work much later on in the game when you want to win the battle through clutching. Because they pushed so early, that allowed Laos to kind of counter-rotate, and Laos just easily took away the 3 tanks that were trying to flank, and they didn't do a lot of damage. I think combined they only did around 3k, which is not a lot, which is less than what the Peculiar Laos did. So they have to wait a little bit longer for that push. Not that early. They want to make use of that time to chip away the hit points of Laos, to make that push a lot more comfortable for them as well. So it's now 2-1 in favor of Laos, and we're going back to Camstia. Right, so another battle, another battle, basically. Laos, double WZTDs, double IS7, a bat chat, VK72, a Rhino, Scab, double WZ, double Rhinos, a Kran, a T100 LT, and an IS7. Gonna close the poll, close the form, and you will not be able to respond now, and there will be another giveaway tomorrow. So if you are not able to get the prize, then you still have a chance tomorrow. And 2-1 is the scoreline so far in favor of Laos. It's a best of 7 again, so the team that wins 4 match points will win the fight. This time, Scam will send tanks to both A, B, and C. Laos will send most of the tanks over to C, so it's similar to what Laos did in the last battle, and Scam also did something similar as well. But Yuki is going to spot a lot of Laos tanks. There we go. 1 tank spotted, himself spotted. Actually, only spotted 1 tank. So that could be a bit of an illusion for Scam. Yuki wants to run away. Can he run away? Not found. Spotted, but Yuki remains unspotted while running away. So Not found is unable to put a shot there. And Lang Sang wants to get C at the beginning. But that could be easily reset, while A is pretty much out. It's not being reset by. It's not being under the attention of Scam, of Laos, so they won't be able to reset A. And I don't know how Scam allowed Laos to get C, because C has been captured by Laos, and they will get a cap lead. Big shots onto Bloody Regina. Royalty landing the entire clip onto Bloody Regina's good start for Scam. A will be got by midnight, and hit points are still close. Royalty and LOL drop a couple of hit points, and great to see everyone back in the chat as well. Thank you for reacting to that. For the compliment, and yeah, Royalty is a nuisance for Laos. He's in a really good position, and Laos are able to punish. Maybe he will get punished because Laos is pushing onto Royalty. But Royalty can be happy about doing a lot of stuff in that position. Pretty much triple away a lot of hits of bloody Regina. And Laos is pushing in. They got a gun down, so it's good. It's good for them. They will extend the cap lead, but Scam Law will be under so much trouble. They need to start pushing on the other side because if they don't, they're allowed to get 2 tanks for 3, while Scam will be in big trouble. Now Scam wants the double I-7s to be taken out. Bloody Regina is out. Langsung could be next for Laos. Scam, Law's not going to last so long. Super Unicom is going to get that tank out of the way. They are wasting time getting that tank. Lol is out. Langsung is out. 5 versus 5. Hit points neck and neck. But Scam still doesn't have the hit point, the cap lead. And Scam wants C. Can they get C? Rhino, by exploding guy, is going to get that cap. And Laos might be losing back control in this case. Pig Rock in a deep, now 1 shot and not found. Pig to get that shot in, but not looking at that way. Pig Rock is now taken out by Foxy in the ocean. Midnight's quite low. You can now try to get that shot on Northbound, but he's not successful in doing that. Foxy chasing down Yuki, but Scam takes out the Peculiar, and they will take Courage out soon. Yuki was going to run away, but Foxy's going to chase him down. Courage is out, and it's now 3 versus 4. Midnight and Exploding Guy very, very low. And Scam has the hit points, and have cap points, not the hit points. Yuki dodging any shots coming from the Foxy, but might have driven into a building, although taking none as the Foxy misses that shot, takes 1 from Super Unicum. Yuki is trapped, though he wants to get some shots onto the Foxy before he dies. He wants to prevent Laos from getting A. Yuki puts another good shot onto Fox. This is going to be a big chase here. Good shot onto Yuki. Puts another one onto Yuki and takes him out. Nene is out. 3 versus 2 now. A will be captured by Laos. And I think Laos has got this one in the bag here. Scoreline would now be 3-1. Valiant effort by Scam. I thought they had a chance at one point, but it's not meant to be. Well done to Laos and Midnight, the last person standing. Midnight down to 1 shot. I think T100 LT just misplayed there. Maybe a bit of high in adrenaline. Alas, was not a bad match, a bad battle by Scam by any means. Scoreline is now 3-1, and we're going to the next battle. Now, let me see about Royalty. Has he done a lot of damage in that Crown Wagon? And he did almost 2k, so not too bad. Before he dies at the very start of the battle. Laotian got there in the end, so it was it's a really decisive push. But things will be different when we go to Fort Despair, the map that everyone is desperate about. Match point to Laos, and it's an anti-meta map, very flat. Countdown tanks won't do very well, but it's at least more open than Dynasty Power. So I think WZs could still be a mainstay in this map, but you will see a lot fewer countdown tanks, and don't be surprised if you see no medium or light tanks tonight in Fort Despair, and maybe even on the EU server. I think some teams on the EU server don't like light tanks at all. But I think things have changed because the light tank can do so much important stuff, especially later in the battle. And what we see here is that Scam will be the only team to take a medium light tank, and that is Yuki in the STB1. So let's see who's going to win this one. So let's head up high, and Laos will send most of the tanks over to A, B, and Scam. South spawn sending most of the tanks to A. We could see a big brawl happening around the A area. Is this going to descend into Anarchy? We'll find out soon. And Yuki spotting Laos. He is expecting tanks to go to the northwestern corner, but that isn't the case. Laos will send Bloody Regina over to C, trying to get the cap for them, and they are hesitating whether to get the cap or not. He does drop into C, side-scraping using this building from him, and Scam will be unable to reset C. Pick Rock is spotted, pulls back, unable to reset C. That gives Laos the cap lead, although Super Unicum takes one. And Yuki may want to relocate. I don't know. He hasn't spotted anyone here. So not lots of information coming from both ends. This can get quite dull. 5 cap plus per 2 seconds increase is still a lot of time for Scam to find out where most of the tanks of Laos. What a voice crack that was. Find most of the tanks of Laos is. Laos are, but yeah. This is quite down. Super Unicum has been spotted. And Scam tries to get B. But they will have to kill more than one tank in order to bring the cap lead back. Laos is consolidating their forces over to the northeastern corner, and maybe they're lining up for a push over to the northwestern corner. Scam might not be expecting that, but they will get C anyway. With the inaction of Laos on C, that could give them a hint that Laos might be stacking up near the northeastern corner, and Scam got C, meaning they will stop Laos from getting any more cap points, and this could spell trouble for Laos. And this is exactly how Scam won in Hellas. It's because we might see an issue here. Yuki tries to run away, but will Laos put a couple of shots? Oh, a good shot onto Yuki by Peculiar, but just only one shot. Langsan didn't pay attention to that. You could have done a lot of damage there, and Laos is trying to retake B, and Scam is going to allow them to take B. Because they have cap lead, Nene takes one big shot there. And Scam is going to feel the pressure, or maybe not. They're going to flank. They're going to pincer the tanks on B. But Laos came prepared. They're going to counter push onto Midnight APAC run. I think this could work really well. Which is now really low, but Midnight's the first thing out. Scam knows that they should not focus the mouse. They're ignoring the mouse at the moment, and they're really looking for Scam for Cringe. Royalty takes one. Oh, a good kill onto Not Found. Double kill, and Nene is out 5 versus 5. This has descended into Anarchy, and we're going to be seeing Scam looking for Ross next. This is their focus. Royalty down to one shot. Bloody takes out Royalty. 5 versus 4. It's looking more and more likely to be a win for Laos. Scam forces are a bit all over the place at the moment. Lansang is out. Law is down to one shot. 4 versus 4. Is there still a chance to Scam? It puts in huge favor of Laos. I don't know. Yuki's still very healthy in the SB1, but I'm afraid we will say goodbye to Scam tonight as they will wrap up the 4th place in the challenges tournament. Exploding Guy hanging on if barely. Well, I don't know if there will be a miracle happening. It's going to be... Scam will really need a huge miracle at this point. And Ross, good shot onto Yuki. And Bloody Regina ends up coming to support Ross as they looking for the SB1. Peculiar takes out Exploding Guy. Now Yuki's the last person standing. It's 4-1 in favor of Laos. Well done to Laos. And commiserations to Scam. They will take home the 4th place in the challenges tournament. However, still this result is the best ever result in the season for Scam. They should be really happy about that, and hopefully we'll see them stronger next season. Exploding Guy doing more than 4K, well done to you, but Laos just a lot better when it comes to teamwork, the positioning, the pushes. Scam, a lot of the times they were not really well conducted. They were a bit all over the place. They focus fire, they were trying to get a focus fire, but I don't think they're in really good position to do that. They are lacking the experience that Laos has at this level. Mind you, Laos' best finish is 6th back in the autumn season last year. So they do have some experience in the top 8, and they also came top 8 last season as well. So with that performance of Laos, they will still be installed as favorites of winning the Challengers tournament outright, but we will find out who is going to join them in the lower bracket final. So let's say IMX 4-2 against Top, meaning Top will face Laos in the lower bracket final. What about the lower Agile Championship? Do we have results? We should have, because they are best of 5 game, best of 5 series. So AONT 3-0 against To Go. Bit of a surprising result. Well done to AONT. Although Madbox predicted that to happen, to be fair. And Arwsock versus XIV. Arwsock lost to XIV 2-3, meaning Arwsock are out of the lower echelon championship, and that will be To Go versus XIV in the lower bracket final. So yeah, we have all the results for tonight, and for the EU server we'll find out who will get the top, who will get tickets to the playoff for the Blitz X Cup, and which 2 teams will be in the Blitz X Cup. And there is still a lot to happen. Nothing is set in stone on the EU server yet. So yeah, tonight's gonna be very exciting for the ESM as well. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be following Top versus Laos, and then the winner of that against IMX. Definitely seeing a new team in the Challengers tournament, and we're definitely going to be seeing a new team winning the lower Atron Championship as Arwsock bows out of the tournament, and AONT, lowest seeded in the final stage, looking to get their first ever win, season win in the lower Atron Championship, which will be a huge achievement for them. Despite the seeding and despite the seeding and the average win rate.
Right, so we'll do the draw now. I'm going to tidy up and we do the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. We should have lots of correct correct guesses. So we'll prioritize the people who got the 2 questions correct, and there are a couple of you who got the 2 questions correct. So for those of you who got some incorrect answers, then tough luck. Better luck tomorrow, where there will be only 1 question, 2 questions. I will continue with 2 questions because why not? But no, actually no, I can go with 1, and then yeah, I can go with 1. All right, so we have more than 7 people who got who got 2 questions correct. So, so congratulations to all of you. However, good luck. Hopefully, the RNGs is with you in that. I'm going to go into studio mode again. I'm just going to set up the screen. Oh, there we go. It's here. Right, good luck. And hopefully you'll get... we'll draw the better passes first. So let's draw our first winner of tonight, and that will be a player from is it from Risk, if I remember correctly, Erling Haaland. Maybe not, maybe you're from Rory, I forgot, sorry. But Erling Haaland, you got the better pass, so well done. If I do that, will that be recorded? No, good. Alright, let's draw the next winner. The second winner of the Battle Pass. I think this is for July, for July. And next one will be Aku. Well done, you will get a Battle Pass. And yeah, now we're drawing the 4 fan containers. So let's go. So I think this is Attribution. I don't know. Nation without the N. You don't get a better pass. You get a fine container. So I'm gonna mount you down. All right. So the next winner will be Natsume. Getting the next fan container. Right, 2 more to go. Good luck. And we are seeing A01CL getting the fan container. And finally, the last winner is so wow. Unfortunately, I didn't butcher your pronunciation. You will get a fan container. Where is your name? There we go. Okay, so that's it. That's it. There's a few. So good luck to you. So tough luck if you didn't get, if you didn't win tonight, but tomorrow you still have another chance. So be similar to what I did today. So answer some questions. Need to guess. I think tomorrow I'll put the exact top 3 order. Hopefully that is going to rule out some of the. That's going to rule out some. Rule out quite a fair bit. If we don't have enough winners, enough correct guesses, then I think we will go for if we don't have enough correct guesses, then I think we will have to move down. Probably the next to look at would be the people who got the correct winner of the challenges to the bin. So this has been me, always helper. I'll be filling in tomorrow for Rose is not available tomorrow as well, so I'll be streaming the challenges tournament. Lower bracket final first, and then the grand final. So thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow. Good night on the APAC server and good afternoon on the EU server. Once again, GB and Rory directly qualified to the Blitz X Cup. Risk, ICFC, ARC, and ID will fight for the 2 remaining positions in the Blitz X Cup, and this is going to be tough. I don't know what's going to happen here. ID and ICFC won against Risk before, so chances are we could see. Chances are Risk might miss the top 4 second season in a row, but it's going to be a bit of a wake up call for Risk. Hope they can come back stronger. 2 days after Rose will be forming that, I won't be present at all. But yeah, see you soon. Bye for now.